in a free-to-play game unless I spend money. I will be missing out. So the FOMO is always lingering over my head. And I don't like that feeling. So I just don't engage with the game. I just don't play it. Dot, dot, dot. What's that? You are in Path of Exile? There's no FOMO. There's nothing that you can buy that changes your experience in the game. I mean, you could say the same thing about layered stuff in Monster Hunter. Did the stream just cut out for a few moments for you? I don't know. Shouldn't have done. We had a stream cut out. Nothing on OBS. Did it cut out on YouTube? It sure did. Not on my end, it didn't. I get a warning if the stream disconnects. It sends a thing. No, just on Twitch. There's something wrong with Twitch then. I need to make some of these guys. There we go. Get like 50 of them. It had a thingy emote with no video sign. It's interesting because that happened to me when I was watching Sif's stream yesterday. It like popped up. I think it's a. I think there's a problem with Twitch at the moment. Yeah. If it cut out, then YouTube would have separated into 2 different videos. Like, I mean, like, it would have, like, split it up. So, yeah. There'd be, like, a VOD that's, like, 30 minutes long, and then it would go into another thing. If it was on my end, it would do that. Okay, Mind Collector's doing that. Where's cutscene? Oh yeah, he's getting his cutscene now. Nice. Cool. When you're done, Olaf, with the cutscene, come back and then post it. It looks like it cut out on YouTube too. Why didn't I get a notification then? In OBS. Is YouTube split now? Is the VOD split? Let me have a look. There's a 37-minute VOD. Okay, so that means it cut out on my end. Hang on a minute. That means I'm going to have to redo all of the settings on YouTube. Why didn't it notify me that there was a disconnect? What the hell? Is it for both the YouTube streams there's a 37-minute VOD? No, just for the horizontal stream, not for the vertical stream. But it's messed with... Oh, wow. Dude, you know what's funny? When it does that... So now, my thumbnail is gone. My description is gone. My tags are all gone. The game that I'm playing as Monster Hunter, gone. All deleted. Like, I'm telling you, dude, it's freaking sabotage, man. Someone's fucking sabotaging this stream. It changes the category from gaming to sports and travel. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I gotta redo it all, because... Oh, chat, there's some things... Yep, there you go. Cut out. Edit. Like, why does it... So it cuts out and then redoes all the settings. We're going to save it, update it. But like, damn. And OBS doesn't even say that it cut out. It doesn't even say that it cut out. It doesn't say that we lost connection or anything. So like how normally it would say 0 kbps or there's a little bell icon at the bottom of OBS, right? It's an alert icon. If you're dropping frames, if you lose connection, it will come up with a little warning. It will say, hey, stream cut out. Here you go. Right. Don't join this quest yet, Twaznub6. Let's wait until we've got a 4th player. Anyone else want to join the lobby, guys? Or you're all stocking up your wallets ready to buy some Path of Exile 2 digital crap. You're just excited for it because it's going to take your attention until Monster Hunter Wilds comes out? Nah, I'm good. There's plenty of other games that will take my attention that I can enjoy. That aren't pay to win or free to play or shite. I'm just, yeah, I don't like that stuff. Like, you could make the best game in the world, but if you put a shop in it, and you're like, oh, you know, it's like Star Citizen. I'll use it as a perfect example. Star Citizen, great game. But you can buy all those ships with real money, and for me, it just took the pleasure out of it. Like, I was enjoying it for a bit, and then you're just seeing people fly around in these big spaceships, and then you talk to them. They're like, yeah, I spent £10,000 on this. And you're just like, this is shit. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, yeah, sure, I can grind freaking mining runs back and forth for like 10 years, and then they reset the server, and I lose all of the stuff. But they get to keep theirs because they spent real world money on it. So it's like, what's the point in even engaging in the game? Because everything I earn or build up and earn in the game is pointless. Because it's going to be taken from me when they reset. When they do a server reset. So yeah, like, damn. I'm telling you, server resets are just the excuse to sell you shit that you get to keep on a server reset. Create a problem, sell the solution. It's like the worst thing about capitalism, man. It's the worst element. You, like, in the real world, what you want is to sell a solution that exists regardless of whether or not you created it. In gaming, it's the same thing. If there's a problem with your game's fundamental design or experience, you want to solve that problem for its own merits. Alright? You want to solve it to have the benefits of solving it, right? Not because you created it, but because, oh, we noticed that these games have a low FPS. We want to make an engine that can run these games at higher FPS. Boom. There's the problem, here's the solution. Not, we created a grind that is unbelievably long and boring in an otherwise fun game. So we're going to sell you mechanics that speed up that grind. Dude, you just get rid of the shit long grind. Just get rid of it, you dick. Why the fuck you putting it in there, you stupid cunt? I hate it, man. I hate those idiots. Seriously. Like, the designers and developers that do that? Scum. Hate them. Because I'm a designer and developer. They have no respect for the art form. They have no respect for the medium. No respect for the genre at all. Nah. Is there only an alpha version of Azure Age? Yeah. There's only alpha. No beta. Waiting on you, Olaf. Waiting on you, lad. He was taking too long, chat. At least nowadays, consumers are calling out shady practices. We have to. It's not the consumer's job to call it out. Do you know whose job it is? Mine. Content creators. People who are recommending these games. Because at the end of the day, do you know who buys them? Do you know who buys them? Do you know who gets exploited? It's not people in their 30s. It's not millennials like me. It's not us. It's not people with a rational thought or people who have been in the industry the whole time. We know what it used to be like. It's not us. Do you know who it is, guys? It's children. It's kids. Because you can sell anything to kids. You can create a rubber turd and convince them that it's the next big trend. And they've got to keep it in their pocket at all times and have all the different coloured turds. You know, and you put them in a blind box and you say, look, there's pink sparkly turd and rainbow unicorn turd. Oh, you got to collect them all, guys. You know, but they're digital. Digital turds. And the kids will be like, oh my God, all my friends have digital turds. I need a digital turd. I need it. My friends have, I need it too. And they'll buy it. Why? Because peer pressure. Because it's the trend. That's the problem. And the gaming industry, it's like a virus in the gaming industry. And I hate it. So if one more person tells me, it's not that bad, you can just overlook it. Trust me, I played these games. I've seen them. I've tried to enjoy them. I can't enjoy them, guys. I can't. It is the thing I'm against more than anything in the entire industry. There is no other thing in this industry that angers me more than... the overabundance of in-game transactions in games that literally don't need them. And Ubisoft is by far the worst offender. Like, by far. Like, goddamn. Thankfully, all of Ubisoft's games are dying and failing now, which is bloody excellent. I love to see the downfall of a company that's just exploited its consumers to the point of ruin. That makes me happy. I mean, I don't like that they've exploited their consumers, but I like the fact that consumers have finally gotten wise and been like, oh, hang on a minute. These games suck. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Four, 3, 2, 1. No, it's designed so that you don't want to overlook it. That's the thing, right? Like, it's by design. Guys, I freaking made games. I worked on games. I know all of the tricks. I know all the things that they do to make games are essentially becoming more like casinos. More and more like casinos, where they want to find ways to, number one, keep you in the game. But not just keep you in the game, because if you're having a good time, you want to stay in the game, right? But it's keep you in the game and spend more money. They're using all of the practices that casinos and gambling companies use. Like, literally run by criminal organizations to try and exploit people, you know? Like... Oh, good clagger, mate. Well played. Actually surprised he didn't hit me there. Where is Olaf? I don't even see him attacking the monster. What is he doing? I'm going to put this on before the temporal runs out. Phase 2. Make sure you're healing yourself, dude. Some people will defend those practices to the absolute death. Well, the thing is, you'll see a lot of the most vocal people are other content creators about it. Do you want to know why, guys? Do you want to know why they defend these practices that it makes no sense to practice? These practices that make no sense to implement into games? They practice them because they're paid. Guys, I have been paid. You don't understand. If you could see my email inbox and the amount of free-to-play games that have offered me money to promote their games and say, like, listen, this is what you can and can't say. We'll send you a package. This is what you gotta do. This is what we want you. We'll pay you $500 flat rate. Guys, if I'm getting offered, like a small streamer like me, $500, how much do you think these big streamers are getting offered and paid to say good things about these shitty games? Use your brain, guys. Use your brain. Like, goddamn. I don't take them. I just stay and I play Monster Hunter, you know? Because my integrity is worth more to me than money. I'm not about to start promoting gambling sites or promoting freaking free-to-play trash games that want to exploit my audience. Because I care about my audience more than I care about money, man. You guys can literally watch this channel as much as you want for free, never pay me a dime, and I love you guys for it. And for that reason, I will not put promoting games ahead of your well-being. Ever. Ever. Haven't done for 9 years and I don't plan on doing it. The only reason I would do that would be if you guys all treated me like shit. I'd be like, well, you know what? They treat me terribly. I'm going to treat them terribly. If I didn't love you guys, I'd do it. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends, I think they contacted me a few years ago. Not interested. The only thing I actually wanted was Display. I wanted a sponsorship from Display because I like their products, right? I think they're awesome. Like, I will take sponsorships from products that I think are good. And I actually want to use. You know, you get something. You buy it, you get a nice, cool poster. Or like a metal plate that you can put on the wall. Like decoration for your house or your gaming room or whatever. You know, that's something I want to be sponsored by. An actual good thing, but... Other than that, no, dude, I'm not interested. Oh, there we go. Well played, mate. Well played. Hey, Tools, quick question. Fire away, Eddie. Fire away, mate. They were going crazy with the sponsors. Yeah, because, like, every influencer that had, like, let's say, 10,000 views or more, if you paid them a couple of $100 just to put that ad at the front of their videos for a week, realistically speaking, so advertising rates, a good advertising rate in any medium is what we call $1 per head. Alright? So if you advertise to 10,000, let's say it's even an audience of just 10,000 people, you don't pay $1 a head for 10,000. You don't give that person $10,000. You go, right, statistically, what is the probability that one of those people is going to download our game? And you go, right, well, we'll say it's 1%. 1% is like the lowest acceptable margin, right? So how much do we pay for ad rates? Or the advertisement benefit of promoting our content on there? You go, right, well, it's $100, right? That's 1% of 10,000. Yeah? So if you're looking at $1 a head, it's going to be $100. Because 100 of those 10,000 people, 1%, are likely, if they see a sponsorship on a video that gets 10,000 views, to download our product and engage with our product. There's a, 1%. So you always aim low, and you when you're doing the advertising, you bid or pay or promote based on the lowest figure that you calculate. Now, you're gonna, let's say you do like 100 promotions at $100 each. Let's say you spend $10,000 on 100 different content creators, right? Some of them, you're not gonna get 100 downloads. But some of them, you might get 1,000 downloads for your $100. You might get more. So, again, it's like, it's cheap. And that's, dude, $10,000 to get 100 different people to promote your product. That is cheap. But people will do it because, again, another thing is a lot of content creators and influencers are very young. They don't have the concept of their own self-worth. They don't know how much their product or their content is actually worth themselves. So they'll go, yeah, I want $100. All I've got to do is just put this clip in my thing. $100, easy. For them, they don't even have to do any work. So it's easy. Just done. And then you go. There you go. So, that's the model that they use. And for Raid Shadow Legend, it worked really well. Really, really well. Because again, something else you'll notice is a lot of the people that are promoting it were getting hundreds of thousands of views on their videos. And then, if you're Raid Shadow Legends, you know what else you can do? You can just promote the content creator's content to get your advert out there even more. Because that's even cheaper. that's even cheaper. Because you can go, right, these content creators are now affiliated with us. We're going to keep paying them, but we're going to promote their content, and it creates a feedback loop. Because they get more views on the advert that they've already paid for without having to pay more. Yeah. So that's why you'll be like, dude, this content creator's shit, man. But he's got Raid Shadow Legends, and he's not even entertaining, and he's about as intelligent as a brick. Why is he getting so many views? Well, because of the sponsorship. You don't even know a single person that plays Raid Shadow Legends. It's funny, neither do I. None. I mean, I guess at our age, we don't. It's not our demographic. You have to imagine it's kids. They're playing it at school on their phones, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. Because that, like I said, that is the target audience. That is who they're trying to get. Because why? Because they don't have a discerning mind. They don't have rational or critical thought, a lot of them. There was a psychologist, I can't remember who it was. Some of them said that you don't develop critical thought until you're in your late teens. So, I mean, I don't know how true that is. I can't remember who it was. There was a famous quote about it. If you Google it, you'll probably know who it was. I don't think it was Nietzsche, but it could have been. And if that's the case, if you don't develop critical thought until you're in your late teens, which I don't think I did, because I'm pretty sure if something was shit when I was a kid, I'd be like, I don't want to play that. I don't want to engage with it. But if that is the case for most people, it doesn't matter how bad your product is. If it gets popular, they're going to engage with it if they're of a younger demographic, because there is no critical thought there. Raid Shadow Legends has got to be a money laundering scandal. It's not a money laundering scandal. It's just an online gacha game, which is essentially a digital casino where you cannot get your money back. I would actually, you know what, it's funny, I would actually be a lot more comfortable with a lot of these online games if you could sell your digital products in them for real world money, but they never let you. And then if you could get taxed on them. Because if you have things like that, I think EVE Online does it, where you can actually sell your stuff. I don't know if it's allowed in the game, but you can pay real world money to buy things in EVE. And I'm okay with it. Because if you're doing it that way, then it's like at least the consumer, if they purchase something, it retains its tangible value that they can then sell on to someone else when they're done with it. You know? But it's like, you're buying something that you'll never be able to sell. And if they turn off the servers, you're never getting that money back. For me, it's just... I don't know. I despair sometimes, chat. Yeah. Counter-Strike works with real money. Yes. That's why Counter-Strike is fine. You'll never see me talk shit about Counter-Strike. Because you can always get your money back. Sure, you're gambling on getting a good skin or not. But at least everything that you get, you can sell. So, if you're buying like the most current packs that are just like flat market rate, you know, you sell your stuff. You can sell your stuff. You can get some money back. It has a value. And of course, it doesn't impact gameplay, which is always a benefit. But at least it means that, like, if you go into it... Oh, we need a fourth player, guys. Guys, we got a fourth, and then I can start joining and helping with this. You're back. Welcome back. I mean, I could go and help anyway. I just feel bad for scaling it up. We got any helpers in chat today, guys? I need a Twas helper, guys. We got Lafiche, but we need another one. Unfortunately, Olaf can't join this. We do have 4 people in the lobby, but Olaf's too low a level at the moment. Also, guys, like, again, Lafiche, if you see someone doing this, you should always suggest, like, yo, this is what makes a helper and a non-helper a non-helper. Go, hey, we should do an investigation because it's more efficient for you to get the materials that you need. Like, it's always better to do an investigation. Likely one of you has an investigation for a Silver Rathalos. You would love to help. You're on PlayStation. That's a shame, Muaz. It's a shame, mate. Do we have a fourth, guys? I mean, I can always keep helping Olaf. Mackenzie oh wait, Mackenzie was in. I didn't even realise Mackenzie was in the lobby. DC, or... He could have come and helped. He could have been our fourth. Olaf's getting the stuff for the next thing. Dude, how you doing, Andy? Thank you for the 2 months. Much appreciated, man. Thank God Wilds is going to have crossplay. Yeah, I just hope it works. I hope the connection's good for it. Yeah. Dude, cheers, man. No more ads for you. Enjoy the emotes. Alright, I'm just going to go in anyway, because... I guess if someone joins, hop in the quest, guys. Viserys currently watching the Wilds content. Did something new release? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later when we get some more people in. I'll check it out. But there's apparently there's an interview with Riozo from IGN. So yeah. Enrage him, guys. Check that eye. I'll get him. I'm making pods. Give me a second. Go. Crap. Blocking the whole head. Oh. Wait. Dude, how the hell did I get hit there? Did you guys see that? Is it a latency? I don't know. KO? No, not quite. There you go. Dedge. Who's that? Pirate Commander. Design-wise, Folger Anjanath is kind of there. Just being another T-Rex with Tiger Stripes. Yeah, he's an alternate one. I mean, there's loads of dinosaur-like monsters in Frontier. You've got Abio Rugu, or Abio Gladius, as the English name calls him. Obviously, you've got Glavenus. You've got Acid Glav. You've got Hellblade Glav. You've got, I mean, there's tons. You've got Velocidrome. You've got Iodrome, you've got Gendrome, you've got Gaiadrome. They're all very dinosaur-inspired. There's hundreds of monsters in Monster Hunter that are inspired very much by dinosaurs. They do exist. Did they optimize the game? Apparently, yeah. Apparently on the latest build, it is running consistently 60 FPS, no drops on PS5. Not on the Pro. On the PS5, the regular PS5. So, if that's the case, it must be very well optimized. Because, I mean, if you've got a PS5, you know how few games run at 60 FPS on that thing these days. So, to have a new game coming out in 2025 that's running, admittedly in performance mode at 60 FPS, but like, dude, like, it's got a performance mode. I mean, if you're playing Monster Hunter, you're going to play in performance mode. You just are. Especially with the CPU. Oh, yeah, for sure. Does the new interview mention that? No, I saw that on Twitter. I can't remember who posted it. It might have been IGN that posted it. But somebody... It was, like, it had thousands of upvotes. They said, one of the most notable things is the marked improve on performance on the PS5. So, apparently it is running better. The thing is... When I played the beta, the PS5 beta, the game ran really good. Like, even back on the beta. So, I don't know. Maybe it was running badly for some people, but for me, it wasn't. Again, I played it on PC. It obviously ran way better on the PC, but, I mean, I got a 3090, so I would expect it to run better on PC. But it ran good on the PS5. So, the fact that people are saying it's running even better, I mean, yeah, that's good. It ran badly for you on the PS5. Did it actually? But did you put it in performance mode? Did you actually go to the settings in the menu and put it on performance mode? Because it ran badly for me before I put it on performance mode. It was a bit juttery. The beta had some horrendous CPU bottlenecks. For a lot of people, yes. Yeah, if you don't have like a high-end Ryzen or high-end Intel, it was rough. I guess that goes to show you the importance of always upgrading equivalents. So, you know, if you're going to get a 3090, don't go and buy a bloody 3600X. Make sure you get a 7800 or a 9800 or a 9950. You know, get something that's complements whatever your hardware is. Otherwise, you'll have bottlenecks in performance. You did put it on performance, but you had constant FPS drops and super bad resolution. That's very interesting. You can go watch my VOD. Go watch my streams from the PS5. And I didn't have